Welcome, my friend. Please share and subscribe to watch more.
Garden garden ideas, photos, and tips for gardening at home. 20 garden ideas. Experienced gardeners are well aware of this reality and have even come to enjoy the ephemeral nature of their outdoor spaces. If a plant outgrows its previous home or performs less than adequately, they enjoy selecting its replacement. When the seasons change, they enjoy seeing different plants take center stage, and when drought or other climatic conditions strike, they enjoy meeting the challenge. Gardeners are always tinkering, always improving, always dreaming. Once one section of their property is complete, they move on to another, eventually circling back for fine-tuning. These articles are filled with ideas and inspiration for the home gardener. You'll find solutions for shady areas, container garden tips, meadow garden inspiration, and much more. We love to see our readers' gardens. Whether you're a designer who just finished an amazing project or a homeowner who takes great pride in their garden, we'd love to see it. Get more information on how to submit your garden. Style your outdoor space for all seasons with planting and clever landscaping. Stunning garden ideas will inspire your yard space, big or small. The best garden ideas will keep yards big and small looking gorgeous all year long, making whatever space you do have the #1 destination for your household in all seasons. Whether you have a tiny green plot, a big and bland courtyard, or an enormous lawn to work with, we've got all the inspiration you need to help turn your garden into the perfect place for you. Plant up your best florals and watch them grow from your favorite patio furniture set or sun recliner. Whether you are set on a fully thriving kitchen garden or looking for curated green surroundings, you'll be able to make your space one to relax and unwind in. From easy-to-maintain garden ideas that will enhance your space without costing the earth to bigger landscaping projects that could even add value to your property, there is plenty in the way of inspiration to make your backyard space bright, convivial, and fun to spend time in. Raised beds are roomy and a must for growing fruit and veg. That is, if you have the space. But if you have a small backyard and still want to grow herbs, edibles, and even florals, container gardening is your friend. From easy-to-maintain garden ideas that will enhance your space without costing the earth to bigger landscaping projects that could even add value to your property, there is plenty in the way of inspiration to make your backyard space bright, convivial, and fun to spend time in. Raised beds are roomy and a must for growing fruit and veg. That is, if you have the space. But if you have a small backyard and still want to grow herbs, edibles, and even florals, container gardening is your friend. It works for absolutely every type of garden space under the sun for the simple reason that you can position your plant pots wherever best or possible for your space. Ideal for renters who want to take their plants with them. Plus, you have the chance to get creative with both the plant and the pot to make a really beautiful display. Mix it up with herbs and scented flowers. Hydrangeas look great in a container, while you can team upright florals alongside trailing plants like creeping rosemary, Rosmarinus officinalis prostratus, or ivy hedera for more interest. 2. Landscape subtly. 3. For a curated garden look that's styled yet subtle, choose low trees, planted simply in rows of 3 for definition. It's enough to elevate a space and to add privacy to a yard without creating a garden that's too fussy. We love these nifty and beautiful garden ideas as they make a space feel so unique. If you're in a small garden setting, then working vertically is a lifesaver, but this clever trick will work in bigger gardens too. Container plants will not only jazz up step ladders and hide any ugly walls, but having flowers displayed at different levels brings a heightened level of interest and energy to even the tiniest of spaces. So get creative with how you arrange your containers, because they are the most flexible planting option going. We love these nifty and beautiful garden ideas as they make a space feel so unique. If you're in a small garden setting, then working vertically is a lifesaver, but this clever trick will work in bigger gardens too. Container plants will not only jazz up step ladders and hide any ugly walls, but having flowers displayed at different levels brings a heightened level of interest and energy to even the tiniest of spaces. So get creative with how you arrange your containers because they are the most flexible planting option going. A gorgeous example of how to work with what you have. This is proof that you really can plant anywhere. Before taking old wheelbarrows or even your old best barbecue to the skip, think about how to repurpose them as decorative plant containers. You may need to drill in drainage holes, but once that is sorted, fill them up with an array of foliage. Try hosta, caladiums, ornamental grass, or you could even go for a wildflower mix for added color and texture. 5. Plant vertically on a spacing the walls that surround your yard's patio is a wise move to conserve space and add design flair to the area that you and guests will see the most. Enhance the color of soft furnishings by being coherent with your garden plant scheme. After all, the white hydrangeas here make these outdoor couch cushions pop in a gorgeous way. 6. Repeat planting and colors for impact 7. For an eye-popping display, repeat planting of wildflowers and the likes is the way to go as seen in the beautiful garden of a restored 17th century country cottage. Choose tall-growing perennials that are colorful and hardy for year-round interest. Foxgloves digitalis purpurea are an all-time favorite for both modern and traditional, or even cottage garden settings. Bees love them to dwell rosemallow hibiscus mosquitoes, hollyhocks alchia, valerian valeriana officinalis, caprifoliaceae, and globe thistles echinops banaticus are great choices for bold summer color and fragrance. Gorgeous borders make for a beautiful display in all areas of the garden, so consider making raised borders part of your garden design. Choose to plant yours up with a variety of greenery and bright flowers, and build it around an outdoor dining spot for a chic and decorative finish that will make your guests feel like the center of attention. Choosing just one pop of color is enough to make a garden look chic and even a little expensive, sans a lot of effort at all. The perfect Pantone color combo likely features inside your home, so why not bring it out into your garden too? Chris Bonnet from gardeningexpress.co. UK opens in new tab recommends using varieties such as rose campion, silver bush, sere holly, and even some varieties of lavender for their beautiful silver color to replicate the gray part, alongside yellow blooms such as tulips, daffodils, and as you can see above in this bright border, gladioli. Whether you have a gravel, stone, cobbled, or another kind of garden path, you can make a feature of it with the simple addition of container plants. Line them up in sequence to define the area, and it's up to you whether you mix and match both flowers and pots, or go for a bit of statement repetition. If you've quite a plain and large garden that you want to add interest to, without going overboard with hardscaping, let one bright color or plants with height resonate throughout for a beautiful statement from the flower beds to the cherry blossom and bordering trees. It's a coherent masterpiece. Lindsay Highland, a gardening expert and founder of Urban Organic Yield Opens in New Tab, says that one way to make your garden more attractive is to add some flower beds. You can also add a few garden